Thank you very much, Gopi, for saving the best for last.
My apologies because a lot of people are interrupt.
Okay. Anyhow, thank you for staying back. I have some points, so we can just distribute. Please just take one each. It took us.
I'll do the distribution.
$1 per coin. So we hope that you will get to that price by the end of next year. And God willing, it will. And why? I'm here to tell you that. We have conducted our ICO. It's done and dusted. Danny E. Kunsia and Ibn Ong is my other two partners. Yeah, I am Redhza, Mohamed Redhza. So, what are we about? We are the halal Bitcoin. We are supposed to do what cryptocurrency is supposed to do in the first instance, but was not able to, for reasons that you are already aware of. If you are not aware of, after my presentation, come and see me. I will tell you why the Bitcoin has not gained currency, and Haladinar may well do what Bitcoin have tried to do. So it is also going to be the Taobao of the halal industry, the Alibaba, the Lazada of the halal industry. So the way I'm speaking as if I'm going to deliver the moon, but that is our objective. That is clearly spelled out in our roadmap, in our white paper. Please visit haladinar.io and haladinar.com to familiarize yourself with what we are doing. Now, like I said earlier when I started, the whole intent of cryptocurrency is to solve the double spending problem, right? We know the internet of value, or rather the internet of information. You can send photographs to millions of people, you still have a copy of the photograph in your handphone. But you cannot send previously money to WhatsApp or SMS, right? But guess what? You can already do so now. But the banks doesn't want you to do that, would they? Because of the fact that they will have to remove the ATMs, they will have to remove the settlement houses, they will have to not pay their CEOs obscene amount of money and pay the owners. So the whole banking system is broken, right? Even the US dollar, which is not backed by anything, but by fiscal policy, they print as much money, they remove money at their whim and fancy, so as to market make and stabilize the price of the US dollar, right? So how do we create value in Haladinar? That is the question that we should all be asking, right? Now we know that halal is something that is very, very emotive, very, very personal to the Muslims. And there are Muslims everywhere, in China, in Russia, in Siberia, in Greenland. Greenland maybe not, Iceland maybe yes. Because Greenland is all ice, even though it's called Greenland. Now, that's my point. If it's something, like for me as a Muslim, when I go to Japan, the first thing that I do is to seek out a restaurant that sells halal food. It doesn't matter whether it sells rice, sushi, anything. If I know that it's halal, I will go for it. Even though there's another shop next to it that say no pork, no lard, I will still go for the halal certified restaurant. No matter how bad or how the food is. And that's the reality, you know. That's a Muslim. But then again, there are many types of Muslim, but majority of Muslims will want to have that. And that is what Haladinar is trying to fulfill. Among the many objectives that it tries to fulfill. Can I just get the okay, we want to disrupt the industry in 4 fronts. I'm not going to bore you aware of blockchain, about distributed ledger technology, what it serves to do. So Haladinar is for the small people. It's for the disadvantaged. It's for the unbankable. We're going to change the world. We're going to disrupt on 4 fronts. How do we do that? We're going to give opportunity for those who are traditionally out of the mainstream. Who are these people? No, when you go to Indonesia, there are many, thousands of by-the-roadside vendors. They are transacting purely in cash. They sell their mi bakso, they take rupiah from you. They may not even have a bank account, but they do have a handphone and they do have internet access or Wi-Fi access. So they can be plugged into the blockchain and into the digital world. We want to remove intermediaries. These are the bloodsuckers that is causing a lot of havoc in the world. You know, they are wheeling and dealing behind the scene, causing wars, causing havoc on people's life. You know what I mean. I don't have to elaborate. You know, Nowadays, with technology, you don't need lawyers to settle your housing transaction. I just purchased a house, I paid $5,000 to the good lawyer. To do what? To watch me sign documents. And then I tell him, do you know that your job eventually will be taken over by blockchain? He said, I know. That time will come. By the way, in the meantime, we make hay in the sunshine, right? But they know their time is coming, that they are not going to have such, no more free lunches. We're going to remove these brokers and intermediaries for good. We're going to disrupt banks and financial institutions, right? So when you pay to PayPal or you pay to Alipay, it's centralized, right? You're going to go to them, they're going to check whether you have an account with them and you have money. And then they're going to check the other person, whether that person has an account. And they will take a cut, of course. Nothing is for free, right? But we're going to disrupt them. Of course, it is true, there's nothing is for free. Even when you transact on the ERC20 network, you have to pay the fee, right? The gas. Yes. Of course you have to do that. Nothing is for free, but it is minuscule compared to the exorbitant charges that the banks are doing, getting away with. We are going to disrupt real estate and landlords. So for Haladinar, we're going to have both online and offline presence. Okay? Online, how? Very simple. You just go to Haladinar, you want to purchase this, you can purchase using fiat, you want to use PayLah, you want to use PayPal, you want to use Visa, you can do that, or you can pay completely using Haladinar, or you can pay a hybrid version of both. But eventually, we hope that entirely paid with Haladinar, because it is going to be the digital currency of choice when you transact halal transaction. And by the way, do you know what halal means? If we talk so much about halal, it simply means permissible in Islam. That means products that is not detrimental to your health. Like what? Like cigarette is out, is haram. Of course, what you call it, using it for gambling is haram. Even cigarette, the jury is out, but some say that cigarette is also haram because it's scientifically proven that it is bad for your health. And of course, alcohol, in the Islamic injunction, in the Quranic injunction. Not only that, but also if supposing certain products are being produced, impacting the environment in a negative manner, or products that are being used through testing of animals, cruel testing of animals, is also considered haram. So what it means by halal means it is toyib means good, and it is mubarakan, it is giving you blessings when you eat it. Right? And of course, traditionally in the Quran, pork and pork derivatives are haram. Okay? So bear that in mind. How do we disrupt the real estate? Because now it's already happening, right? When you go to Far East Plaza, the shops are closing. They are not going to buy, people are not going to buy clothes in person. They just buy it online. My 75-year-old mother is buying things from Choo and Lazada, which is not a bad thing. For her, she enjoys it, right? But when she first heard about internet shopping, she said, no, I'm not going to do that. But over time, she's a convert. Now she doesn't go to the mall to shop, she just do it online. Let her fingers do the walking. So eventually, Haladinar and other digital currency is going to do the same. What does he or she needs, the makcik or the pakcik needs? He needs an e-wallet, he needs a mobile point of sale. And guess what? We already have it on Play Store and iOS. Okay, you can download it. And of course, we are still testing it, we are improving it. Because like I said, by February, you will be able to go to a particular street in Singapore and use Haladinar. Okay? Exciting, isn't it? Is it more exciting than what you have heard prior to what me standing here? Of course it is. Because this is exactly what digital currency is meant to be. Simple. Not like this, to pay for an item. Okay? You and me, we agree, we transact. No need for a golden source of information somewhere else. Who has your particulars, who has your bank account, who died and make them the king? Of course the government did that. Because the government will regulate and tax them and so on and so forth. We all know that. But having said that, the government knows that digital currency is an unstoppable force. That's why in 2019, first quarter, Parliament is going to debate the Digital Payment Act, which I'm very happy about. I don't mind paying the license to be able to operate freely. They regulate means people will trust. Mainstream will come and believe in Haladinar. Even in Malaysia, what does Tun Mahathir say? The wise old man. Digital currency will eradicate. You know what eradicate means? To pull out by the roots. Not nip in the bud. Eradicate, to pull out by the roots. Corruption that is rampant in some parts of the world. Thank God not in Singapore, because our civil servants are paid very highly, so there's no need for them to resort to corruption. But that's another topic for another day. So, very clear, first mover advantage, people will be having FOMO, fear of missing out, better come in now. But I'm not asking you for money, I don't want you to buy. Strange, right? But if you have someone who believes in what I'm trying to tell you, join me on my board. Talk to me, buy a share of my company, you come on board, sit next to me, Danny and Ibn. Okay? We will discuss how much it will cost you to get a piece of the action. For the rest of you, come February, you go to these restaurants, to the cafe, to the mini-mart. You buy $10 worth of items, we will give you $10 worth of HDN. Then thereafter, this promotion doesn't end forever, right? Eventually, there will be no more. Why we do that? They call it AirdropBounties. Well, essentially what we want to do, we want to have circulation, we want to have liquidity, we want to flood the market with Haladinar. Right? In the first instance, on the onset, we will use Haladinar as a discount coupon. But people will know that there's value in this token because it is being traded in the exchange. Hopefully in Bitcoin. So, it's going to be traded. People in Indonesia, they love Singapore, right? They trust Singaporeans, right? Of course, why not to trust about Singaporeans? When I say that I'm Singaporean, they will, oh, Singaporean. Suddenly they treat you differently, right? So they know that Haladinar is traded in the Singapore exchange. They know that eventually they can liquidate their tokens to rupiah, to US dollar or Singapore dollar. That will build the confidence. Okay? So for you guys, you want to buy now, you can go to the exchange and buy DigiFinex, or you can wait for our promotion. I'm going to run the mini-mart myself. Right? That's why. And when I went to Malaysia, just to share with you, they have this super huge exhibition, one of the biggest in Southeast Asia, I think. Because I've been to ThaiFex. Have you been to ThaiFex? It's a Thai exhibition for halal products. It's huge. I thought this is the biggest one I've been to. But I went to Maha, you can Google it, Maha, M-A-H-A. My mind was blown. You know how many people they had over the last, was held last week. 1.5 million people thronged through the bazaar. 1.5 million Muslims from all over peninsular Malaysia. Selling from items like what? Everything and anything. Right? Imagine if I were to airdrop to them. They are now transacting cash. And I tell them, you do this, you have a worker. Right? And the worker can take the money and go away. How are you going to account for this? I give you a mobile point of sale. It is on the Etherscan eventually. And well, guess what? If the fellow wants receipt, you can just copy and WhatsApp the fellow. No need for paper. The technology is here. The internet of value. Imagine what Haladinar can do eventually when it becomes ubiquitous. You know what's ubiquitous? Common. You can have people not working. They are giving reviews on Haladinar. They are buying things on Haladinar because every time they contribute to the network, they get Haladinar. Get it? So you have your day job, you also have your Haladinar job. Right? You give comments, you get tokens. Token means what? Money. That's your job. That is the future. And that is Haladinar. Right? So bear in mind, if you are excited, like I am, you can purchase the tokens from DigiFinex, or you can wait for us to do the promotion.
And you are going to release Bitcoin very soon.
Yes, yes, of course. Any questions at this juncture? Okay, just go through very quickly here. Sorry, Gopi, another couple of minutes. This is the budget will be the last.
Yes, please.
Because if they wanted to leave, they would have left.
Okay, yes.
Yeah. Okay. I mentioned to you, this is what we have. Cryptocurrency is but a means to an end. Right? The more important thing is we have the social calling, the social impact that will disrupt the way things are being done now. We all know, right? The rich, 5% or holding 80% of the world's wealth is ridiculous. People in Africa, like what our friend from Russia was saying, is dying every 5 minutes. And the rich ones do not know what to do with themselves. They just wake up in the morning and look at their e-wallet and see so many zeros behind their whatever account that they have. It's downright sinful and outrageous. So, my point is, you might say, well, this fellow is an angel, he's a saint talking about this as if he doesn't want anything out of it. Far from true, Because when you are the first mover, you will always have advantage. But we are not going to be like Bitcoin. Because Bitcoin is run by mafia, right? The whales, right? They are market making to make it sustain like that, right? It's true. Let's not beat about the bush. Buying and selling among themselves. That's why it's got a bad reputation. It is not for the masses. Oh, how many people own Bitcoins now? A handful. I don't want that. It is not what Satoshi Nakamoto would have recommended. Or maybe he did, You want to enrich himself, I don't know. But what I'm trying to do, you buy $10, I give you $10. For a limited time. We flood the market. But eventually, everybody's got an e-wallet, we transact in Haladinar. Sounds good? It's a no-brainer. Can you do it tomorrow? Of course you can. But, do you have the coin? Do you have the context? I'm talking to Dr. Fatah. He is the chairman of Angkasa. Angkasa has 1,200 cooperatives. You know cooperatives? They have all the farmers, all the small, they call it IKS. Okay? Industri Kecil dan Sederhana. SME lah. That will produce cocoa, produce honey, and so on. They all part of this cooperation. So if I tell them, Datuk Fatah, I'll give you 200 million Haladinars. Can you please distribute far and wide? You get 10%. Mohamed Redhza, thank you very much. I will do it. We already have the e-wallet, we already have the point of sale. There's no skin of your back. There's no risk for you to undertake. And as a start, you don't have to take 100%. Haladinar. You take 90%, sorry, 10%. 90% you demand in ringgit. But that's enough because most of them, their profit margin is more than 10%, right? And if they are smart, they will accumulate the 10% that they collected. And when the price is right, they liquidate it. So that is the name of the deal. Again, not like Bitcoin, held by a few, buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling, suddenly it fall off the cliff. Then where we are now. No, that was not what digital currency was meant for. It's meant to level the playing field. It's meant for the poor guy in the streets. Right? Meant for the unbankable in Indonesia. Okay? Any questions? So please, if you know someone with deep pockets, care about the poor, I'm the central bank.
Who's backing you?
Huh?
Who backs this as a whole? You are the only person or who are
Oh, yeah, you can read our white paper. We have 13 distinguished luminaries. Okay? One of them is Dr. Emil. He is with NUS Business School. He used to be with the Central Bank of Brunei. We have Dr. Nick, who is a Polish guy. He's a blockchain expert. We have Mr. Fatur Rahman, who was with the Doha Bank. You have myself, 20 years in the civil service as a policeman. That's why I shoot straight and narrow. You like it, you don't like it, it's up to you. But I see it as it is. Okay, and a few others. But bear in mind, this is not a get-rich scheme. Right? Bitcoin itself takes many years to gain traction. People cast aspersion. People say that we are a scam. But we want to be like the bamboo. Why bamboo? You want to have deep roots. and go straight and high and be proud of ourselves. So that's why don't buy our token, wait for it to come free. But if you can't wait, you feel like if you buy now it will be better for you, go ahead. At the moment it is dirt cheap. For what reason? Because we are in a bear market. The bears are out, the bulls are scared to come out. You know why they call it bears and bulls, right? The bear market is the down market, right? The bull market is the up. Why is that so? Anybody knows? Bear goes like this. How does the bull go?